Alright guys, so you're looking at this treasure and you don't know how to get this door unlocked. I'm going to make a really quick guide for you so you can get the treasure inside without revealing too much of the story to you. But I do have a few things that we need to go over before we get this started. First and foremost, obviously there's going to be spoilers when it comes to this side quest. So if you haven't already tried it on your own, I really recommend exploring this area. It's really cool, and this is the first part of the Tall Tale, and they did a really good job. The voice acting is terrific, so at least give it a try first. The point is to play the game, so don't rob yourself of the experience of trying to figure it out on your own. But I also, on the other hand, spent 3 hours like stumped on this, and I didn't want to move on until I figured it out. So if you are stuck, I understand, and I'm going to help you figure it out. Now, with that being said, and spoilers out of the way, if you've already taken the cursed captain's head and you've put him back on his body, it's too late. There's nothing you can do now. You're going to have to come back and redo the Tall Tale later, which isn't the biggest deal. So I'd recommend, if you've already got the captain's head on his body, don't worry about it, finish the Tall Tale, and come back when you have time. Alright, now with all that out of the way, let's get started with the first step. And that's to free the cursed captain. So you free the cursed captain, right there, and I'm not going to show you how to do that, as that's part of the main quest. I'm going to leave that separate for a separate video if you're stuck on that. And if you've already freed the cursed captain, leave him there in his cage. So now, we're going to move on to step 2. So you're going to go into the tavern, and you're going to climb up both of the ramps in the back. And you're going to pull out your lantern, and you're going to light the candle. You're going to see these 3 pirates looking at this map, and you're going to notice some landmarks on the map. So you're going to see the lighthouse with the ship, and adjacent to that is the X. So now we're going to use those landmarks as we go outside to coordinate ourselves to be able to find the X on the map. So if you notice, there's the lighthouse, and there's the ship, and it has red sails. So head over to the ship with red sails, and then you're going to notice a path that leads off to the right. Okay, so I sped things up. We're at the top of the path on the right. We're to the right of the ship of red sails, and you notice that somebody already beat you to the X on the map. So you're too late, but they left clues behind with money on the ground. So you follow the gold on the ground, and it'll bring you to the docks. Alright, so you're underneath the docks, and you follow the money all the way to this hole in the ground. But this hole in the ground, you actually dig in. And you discover poor Dougie, which is actually one of my favorite characters so far in this Tall Tale. The voice acting for this guy is just absolutely on point, and I love him. Alright, so you heard poor Dougie's woes, and he's asked you to go find his treasure, and that's step 3. So, we're going to go finish step 3 now, which we're going to run all the way back to where the captain sits in his cage. So you're at the captain in his cage, and you're going to look off to the left right here, and you're going to see a dock that goes to the front of this ship. Come inside this room, and you'll see a guy sleeping in a bed. Use the pulley to open up the blinds. And then go up top and light all the torches. Now when you come back down into the room will come to life and music will play. Go up to the guy looking at the map, move up his magnifying glass, and take a look in it. You're going to notice another X on the ground. So we're going to use the palm trees and the sign on the ship as coordinates for us to be able to gain our bearings as to where the X is. So head outside, and you'll remember that that sign was hanging from the tavern. So we're going back to the tavern. There's the sign, and there's our palm trees, and just to the left of it is where you'll find the chest. Now take the chest and bring it back to poor old Dougie. So, now Dougie's given you this medallion, and this is the part where I got stuck. I was walking around trying to give this medallion to everybody and put it everywhere, and I could not figure out what to do with it. Unfortunately, what you find out you have to do with it is nothing, because for now, it's useless. So what I recommend you do is you come over to where the poor captain was let out of his cage, walk towards the tavern, and you're going to see this little area in the back, which I'll be referring to as the chess room from now on. Put the medallion down on this table for now, and you'll notice that this candle also needs to be lit. Light the candle, and these two skeletons start playing chess. But what you notice is that the skeleton doesn't have any grog. So you need to find him the Captain Bones special recipe. So you're going to head back out of the chess room, head back over to where the treasure is, and climb back up to the top. Now that you're back up top, you're going to go to where these two platforms are, and you're going to change their position. So you're going to move them until they're sitting at about right there. So now that you're looking at both of these platforms, you're going to have to take a running jump to get to the platform. And you're going to notice this little cave sitting over here. Jump into this little cave, and you're going to find the Captain Bones special recipe. Head back over to the chest room and fill up the skeleton's tankard. After this, it's a quick, short few steps. You refill the tankard, and while he's doing that, go get the cursed captain. When you bring the captain's head to the chess game, he'll offer to finish the chess game for you. But in order to play the chess game, he needs a buy-in. So you put the captain's head down, pick up the medallion, and place it as a buy-in for the captain. Now place the captain's head on top of the pile of bones, and he'll finish the chess game for you. So then they give you a key, and now you finally have the key to get into the treasure room. So head all the way back to where the door is. And now you have it. Your long sought-after treasure is yours. Unfortunately, it's not worth very much, but helping out poor Dougie was enough satisfaction for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you want more tutorials or you have any other questions or something's not working for you, feel free to let me know in the comments. And if you want to keep up to date with any more tutorials or reviews, because I'll be doing a full review on the new Tall Tales without revealing too much of the story, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button so that you can get notifications when I upload a video. I also stream on Twitch, so look for me there and we can hang out. I usually try to keep the atmosphere pretty calm and chill, and we just like to have a good time. Hope to see you there. And until next time, guys, take care.